What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Starr Life and welcome to yet another trip to the thrift. As you can see, my hair is braided up. I had one of my mini mothers braid it. If you don't know my past, I've kind of lived with a lot of friends due to me couch surfing a lot in my past. I have made many mothers or many relationships with my friends' moms, so they're kind of like all my moms. So I basically have like 6 or 7 moms, but as you can see, one of my moms can braid hair. I actually have 2 moms that can braid hair. And she did some little French braids. Right now, it's been in for a couple days, so it's looking a little out of pocket, but it was looking extra crisp. And if you want to see what it was looking like, then you need to follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. I posted a picture on Instagram, and then also right when I had them done, I posted a video on Snapchat. But I think they turned out really dope. Hella people have been complimenting them, which is really cool. And like, honestly, real shit, it seems like a lot of females love the French braids. Hey, but anyways, let's get into it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's the homie Cameron walking away. Anyways, me and Cameron are about to hit some thrifts. If you guys don't know, you guys need to go check out Cameron's channel. I'll leave that in the description below. I got the grill in. I actually changed before I left because I just wasn't feeling comfortable. You guys ever do that where you get ready for the day and you're like, I just feel like this outfit does not fit my personality today. And on top of that, by the way, anytime I go anywhere, even if I'm not wearing a hat, I bring a hat. Like today, I brought this dope ass hat. I got this from Creation. Really, really dope brand. Check them out. I'm gonna leave a link to them down below in the description. You got that little embroidery on the back. But what's really dope is you have the little arms from the Creation of Adam, which is a really dope painting from Michelangelo. I have an evil recreation of that on my back. Anyways, you have the little arms right there touching. I'm hoping that this hat will be a representation of the gods touching my soul and allowing me to find some heat in the thrifts today. That way, if the braids, since they are looking kind of all frizzed up because they've been in for like 3 days, you know, if they get fucked up at all, I can just put this hat on and look fly as fuck. Yo, this sun is making for a very dramatic entrance. Anyways, first Value Village. Let's get into it, see what we find. We got 2 vintage jackets right here. We got this one right here with a little pink accents on the zipper. And then we have this really dope, oh shit, I was all trying to like push these clothes through that. Anyways, really dope USA Olympics jacket. You got this freaking teal, blue, pink, all sorts of colors, extra neon. Really, really dope USA embroidery on the back as well. Damn, this is a really nice Eddie Bauer Weather Edge protection jacket right here. If this was size medium, I would definitely cop for my personal. Yo, this logo just pisses me off thinking of all the hours that I waited back in the days of dial-up. Yo, for a second, I actually thought this was a hundreds piece because I just saw 100 and I was like, oh, dope, a vintage hundreds crew neck, but instead it's just some random thing that says 100 on it. Damn, look at this dope-ass Adidas shirt that Cameron found. Really, really sick. It's got Adidas printed all over this thing with a little pocket right there. You also found this Last Kings t-shirt. Really, really dope to find this in the thrift. Actually, back in the day, Last Kings used to make my favorite snapback. They live in the Starr Life. I'm pretty sure this is an OVO hat that says Cats. It's written in the exact same font of his last album, which is, if you're reading this, it's too late. And if you think that is a fucking mixtape, do not comment that shit down below. It was distributed by Cash Money Records. It was actually paid for. It's not the definition of a mixtape. I don't care who called it a mixtape. I don't care if Jesus himself came down and told you that it was a mixtape. It's an album because you had to buy it. Look at these retros that Cameron found. They're actually in pretty good condition. There is some damage, but nothing like that's not repairable. It's like really cold and I didn't bring a jacket, so I actually had to borrow my homie Brandon's jacket. He left it in my car. It's this really dope ass like Nike hoodie thing. I don't know. It's really fucking comfortable. Anyways, into the Tequila Value Village. This thing is super sick. Size small. It's like this heather gray. It looks like a really dope essential jacket, but it's a vintage North Face. This is really, really dope. These guys are some f***ing biters. Really dope Pendleton jacket. There is some minor damage. Like if you look right there, there's a little spot, and then on the cuff, there's some major distressing. Overall, really, really dope. Really nice Mark New York jacket. I actually would consider copying this if it wasn't so taxed, because honestly, this would be a perfect piece for one of your guys' collection. This is a really nice essential piece. Stephen Barry's University of Virginia Cavs jacket right here. Really dope varsity jacket. Damn, this is a dope ass vintage Adidas jacket right here. You have Adidas printed right there. You have the Adidas logo fat on the sleeve with the Adidas stripes going up. Size extra large hoodie. Back in the day, I wanted to get into skateboarding, and I always wanted to get some independent trucks, like whenever I would like make like my mock board. However, I never really got into skateboarding because I have no balance on a skateboard. Really clean Nike jacket. You got like some burgundy, white, and gray right here. I'm not really a fan of this color, but this hoodie is super dope. It's from Bench, and the quality is super good. However, like I said, I'm just not a fan of this grass green. Damn, Cameron just found this dope ass Playboy shirt. Look at, you got this bitch down here just fucking looking hella sexy with her leg all up and shit. And it says Playboy all the way down. This thing is super fucking raw. Dope ass essential Columbia jacket. However, there are some minor stains, so I'm gonna pass. You look right there. And there's definitely some stainage, but overall really, really dope piece. And I would actually pick up if it was my size and if it didn't have that stainage. Damn, this Oilers jersey is so dope, all embroidered in pristine condition. You got that freaking bronze embroidery. It's almost gold, not quite King Midas, but very bronze-esque. CCM jersey, super dope find in great condition. Look at this really weird looking Lil Wayne shirt, but Lil Wayne's a legend. If you don't respect Lil Wayne, then I'm sorry, you need to do your research. He kind of created the whole mixtape culture, so pay homage. Anyways, Metallica shirt. This thing is super fucking dope. This is a must cop right here. You got this Popular Demand shirt. I really just showed this off because you guys know I've done sponsored hauls for Popular Demand. Monica is my shorty, not really. Anyways, kind of crazy to find this in the thrifts. And then this t-shirt, which I don't even like. And then this t-shirt right here, Boulevard. This is actually a really dope Mark Echo tee. Some of their cut and sew stuff, like this line Mark Echo cut and sew, is actually kind of hard. No! Sadly, my camera died right after that Tequila trip to the thrift or Tequila Value Village. However, at the Burien location, camera was recording, so if you guys want to see what went down, I guess, at the Burien Value Village, go check out Cameron's channel. Like I said before in this video, it will be in the description below. And basically, I just took over the rest of his trip to the thrift and went in. What's up, everyone out there in YouTube land? Welcome to yet another thrift recap. If you guys want to purchase any of these items that I show off in this trip to the thrift, make sure you check out hfv.bigcartel.com. Usually, everything sells out within about 24 to 48 hours, so I would definitely follow the Instagram, which is HFV Official. I will leave both of those on the screen, and I will leave links to those in the description as well. Also, while you're following shit, make sure you follow me on Instagram, which is at the Starr Life. For those of you that don't know, my Instagram feed is dope as fuck, and for those of you that do follow me, you guys already know that my Instagram feed is dope as fuck. First up, we have this really dope vintage Columbia jacket. It's in a really cool, like, burgundy slash maroon with like a deep blue up top. Next up, for vintage windbreakers, we have this dope ass USA Olympics windbreaker. Right here, it says USA Olympic embroidered on the left breast, and then on the back, you have the little USA Olympic logo embroidered as well. Super dope vintage colorway. And sticking with those vintage colorways, we have this white Sierra like vintage pullover windbreaker. It's kind of like an anorak jacket. It's got that little kangaroo pocket right there. Really clean, lightweight piece. Boom! Go away! Anyways, we have this really dope Adidas jacket. This thing is super dope. This is probably one of my favorite finds from this trip to the thrift, honestly. It's super raw. Anyways, right here it says Adidas on the front, and then you have the stripes going all the way down the sleeve, and then on the bottom of the sleeve you have the Adidas logo, just a big fat Adidas logo. Definitely a clean piece. I just love vintage Adidas. I love the fact that it's got that big ass Adidas logo on the sleeve too. This is just such a dope piece. Boom! Ooh, we also have a vintage Nike windbreaker, and this right here is in like a burgundy and white colorway. Got the little Nike logo embroidered on the breast right there. Then we have another Nike jacket right here. This is like a Nike windbreaker as well, or it's more of like a raincoat. This is an Arsenal jacket right here. It says ISC Arsenal. That's all embroidered. You have some reflective accents along the side right here. Like this right here is all 3M. Really, really dope piece. You got the Nike logo right there. And the one thing that is a problem with this piece is that the little words, I don't even know where I can find it. The little words right here that say Storm Fit are kind of like peeling. Alright, next up, what do we have? We have this really dope ass Adidas Portugal jacket. You got the little Portugal flag, I'm guessing, right there. Adidas embroidered right there. Both these are embroidered. And then on the back, it says Portugal. Then we have this right here, which is just a clean members only jacket. I love coming across members only jackets. Now I gotta get into some of the t-shirts that I picked up before I get into the last three heaters. Anyways, we have this dope ass Adidas tee right here. It's got the Adidas logo printed all over this thing with a little orange pocket right there as well. Then we have this Odd Future, or as I like to say, t-shirt. Odd Future Wolfgang Killed Them All. Anyways, really, really dope. We also have a Last Kings t-shirt, which is also pretty crazy. This thing's in like pristine condition too. You have the Last King little pharaoh on the back right there, and then on the front you have the Last King pharaoh once again, and it says Last Kings. And then, last but not least, we have the Yeezy Season inspired tee. I know you guys probably got excited for a second, thinking like, oh shit, he found Yeezy Season in the thrifts. Nah, not quite. This is actually Rothko, which if you guys know, Rothko is like known for making a lot of that camo shit, like the camo tees and all that.
Hold up.
We the boys.
Well, I was filming this video, and as I was putting everything away, I realized that I did not film 3 items. However, I'm only going to show you 2 items. The third item is actually in the bin somewhere, and I do not want to dig out all the unfolded clothes yet because I'm about to go on a bike ride. The third item is just a really dope essential Adidas jacket that will be up for sale. But these 2 pieces in particular I cannot let go unseen because they are some serious heaters, and one is actually for my personal collection. By the way, check out the hair. I know in the video that I'm actually filming this for, I have my hair braided, but I took my braids out last night, and when you take your braids out, your hair is like super wavy. And because I was in the military and I couldn't grow my hair out, my hair grew where basically the sides are shorter than the middle. So some of the sides aren't long enough to fit in the bun, but when it's wavy like this, it all like gets entangled with itself, so none of it really comes out. I think it actually looks really dope. It's like a little messy bun. It makes it look like I have curly hair, but I don't. So whenever I get my hair braided, I can have my hair braided for a couple days, and then I'll take the braids out, and then I'll have a cool little messy man bun thing. Oh, by the way, if you don't like the braids, I don't really care. I love it. It doesn't feel like you have hair, but you get to keep all your hair. So it's fucking sweet. And I was kind of surprised on the feedback. Most people actually said they like it. Even people that told me not to do it ended up saying they liked it. And like a lot of girls were like, oh no, don't do that, it's gonna look weird. And then I did it, and every girl was like, honestly, it looks really good. Like, it's so cool that you can pull that off. And they didn't really expect me to be able to pull it off. Yeah! Anyway, so the 2 pieces I got was a dope band tee right here. This Metallica band tee, really clean piece. A lot of you guys have been asking us to get band tees, and I saw this in the thrift, and this is actually a Master Puppets band tee. And on to the next piece. Oh my goodness, this piece is fucking insane. Honestly, it fits me kind of short, so I might sell it someday, but I just don't want to get rid of it. Anyways, this is Playboy tee, and it just says Playboy all the way down the tee, and then on the right side, it has this girl like sitting down with her legs up on the fucking Playboy sign or Playboy logo or font or whatever. Really, really dope tee. It's like a baby blue. It says size large, but honestly, the length is like a size small, but it fits like a medium. I don't know. It's kind of a weird fit, but honestly, I don't really care because this thing is so dope. I'll layer with it. I'll wear like my tank that I'm wearing now under it. I just don't care. I need this in my collection. It is so freaking sick to have a piece like this. Alright, we are down to the final 3 heaters in this trip to the thrift. So number 3 goes to, well, technically number 3 should probably go to that Adidas jacket, but this piece is still really dope. It's a really clean, essential modern amusement jacket. Modern Amusement is a pretty known brand, a quality brand. You have like the faux leather sleeves right there. The navy and burgundy go really well together. Getting into the last 2 heaters, and both of these are definite heaters, I'm telling you. We got this CCM, I think it's like the Edmonton Oilers or something, I don't know. CCM Oilers jersey, really, really dope. You have the big fat Oilers patch right here, thread count out the ass. You got embroidery on both of the shoulders. Really, really dope jersey. You guys know it's CCM, so it's definitely quality. CCM is the best brand for hockey jerseys. And the last piece, the fucking grail piece of this thrift. I'm so fucking mad that this doesn't fit me. Just thinking about it is upsetting me. Anyways, it's this dope North Face jacket right here. This is like an essential North Face jacket. It's in like a gray wool colorway. I'm not sure what it's actually made of, but it's a vintage North Face. You can tell by the tag right there, and it's a size small. If only this was a medium, dude. Like, I was so sad this doesn't fit. It's such a dope, clean, essential, vintage North Face. So, sadly, this will be up on the site. I'm gonna be fucking depressed to see that go, but regardless, really, really dope piece. I copped a lot of heat in this trip to the thrift. So, like I said, if you want to cop any of these items, make sure you check out hfv.bigcartel.com, and also make sure you follow the official Instagram, which is hfvofficial. Both of those will be on the screen and in the description below. And like I mentioned earlier as well, make sure you follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. That is basically everything. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, that like button. It really does help me out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And as always, keep living the Starr life.
I just hustling tryna get them bando. I just hustling tryna get them bando.